Hey guys, Lytane here, and last time on DuckTales, woohoo! We went to the Amazon, and even though it's a giant jungle, we managed to land in the exact right spot to find the treasure, and we found all those coins really fast and really easily in order to steal the ultimate back scratcher. That's right, it was a back scratcher. This time, we'll be going to the easiest level, in my opinion, of the game, the African mines. Let's watch another cutscene.
Find Gyro. Our next stop's Africa and the center of the earth.
What treasure do you think you'll find there, Uncle Scrooge?
Only the largest gem known to history, the giant diamond of the inner earth. Hi, lads. This is the place. I can feel all those diamonds singing to me. And it's a right pretty song, too. Gyro, I thought you said this winch was brand new.
It was. It's an unbreakable diamond tether, Mr. McDuck. I made it myself.
So long as you didn't use any of my diamonds to do the job.
Move it, man!
What's all this hullabaloo? Your lunch break isn't for 2 hours yet.
We heard voices down there, Mr. McDuck. Strange, ghostly voices.
Nonsense. There aren't any the voices down there.
Whoa, whatever you say, Mr. McDuck. But your mine is haunted. You finish digging it.
Oh, you want anything done, you've got to do it yourself. And believe me, if I hear voices down there, I'll give them a good talking to. Now you stay here, boys. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
The rock bottom, Mr. McDuck. This mine shaft goes down for miles.
Alright, so now we are in the African mines. I do like these little slug guys. They look pretty cute in a gross kind of way. So yeah, that's our new enemy for this one. The other new enemy is bats. I think they'll... Oh, oops. There we go. I think they were running out of ideas when they came up with these enemies.
This old lift won't budge, Uncle Scrooge. Looks like the key's missing. You don't think the ghost ran off with it, do ya?
Look, if I hear one more word about this mine being haunted, I'll start haunting it myself.
So I don't like these bats. They're pretty annoying. They only start attacking you when you walk underneath, and whilst you're underneath them, they will... Oh, oops. And whilst you're underneath them, they will drop down and try and land on top of you, which we'll see here. Kamikaze. But then they also stun themselves, which leaves them open for an attack. Over here is the key. What's it doing over here? No idea. But that's the shortest cutscene probably of the entire game. Alright, come back over here, mister. Just run past these bats because we don't need to worry. Ah, damn it.
Hey, you found the key. Did the ghosts have it?
Oh, I'm telling you kids for the last time, there are no ghosts in this mine.
I don't know about that, Uncle Scrooge. Something must have cut the tether line and broke the winch and scared away those workers.
I'll tell you what scared them away. Overactive imaginations. I'm not about to let a bunch of silly superstitions stand between me and the giant diamond of the inner earth. Now, man the controls and lower away, lads!
Alright. Also, just like the stumps in the other level and things like that, if we hit these, most of them contain a gem of some kind. Also, as soon as you get down here, this is where the hidden item is for this level. And a heart container if you're playing on easy or normal. Very important as well, you want to go this way, because here's Mrs. Beakley.
Mrs. Beakley, now where did you come from?
Why, from home, of course. I had to be sure you were all right in this filthy place.
Ah, thank you kindly, dear.
I'll see myself out, Mr. McDuck. Don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah, another new life. We can go over this way if we want. It's completely optional. When we get here, there's some treasure. And a secret room with some more treasure. I would have thought that such a out-of-the-way treasure would have contained a life, but no, they're not nice to me like that. It does have a life on hard mode, I believe. Not on extreme. Whee! So let's go down here. The reason why I think this level is the easiest is because it's the most straightforward. We're just running away from boulders and the like. There. Like, it's also the least, the least puzzly, I guess. Like, we don't have to find really anything, we're just, yeah, going around in circles. Want to go up here. See, for somebody that said I'm not going to be collecting all the treasure, I've been finding a lot of treasure. If we go this way. In this room, there's a lot of treasure chests at the top. All you have to do is line up the right shots to get the treasure. There you go. Pretty easy. It's a waste of time, really. But hey, there's more treasure over here as well. There's a lot of treasure in this game. They really dish it out. Also, if you go up here, there is a secret to everybody. I say, I wish there was more lives hidden in these secrets. But as we start running down, we have to pull an Indiana Jones moment because there's a boulder coming after us. There it is. Finally came on screen. I was just running too quickly. The reason why we had to do it that way is because we couldn't get up that first jump without, yeah, we couldn't get up that first jump. So now we're going down here. There's another treasure chest on the left. So I'm going to say, I quite enjoy the DuckTales TV show. I think it is a brilliant TV show. It's got a lot of fun elements to it. I like Uncle Scrooge quite a lot. I enjoy Huey, Dewey, and Louie for their naughty behavior. Like I said, I like Launchpad for his goofiness. I don't mind the other side characters like Gyro or what's the Super Duck's name? I don't remember. But yeah, so I like a lot of the characters, and plus that theme song, the DuckTales theme song. God damn is it catchy. It's one of my favorite theme songs of all time. And when it gets stuck in your head, by golly, is it hard to get out. The only thing I will say that about the show is that I wish it did have a bit more continuity and a bit more grander episodes. When the show first aired, it did have those episodes. Like I think like the first 4 or 5 episodes is one big adventure, and it's really, really cool. Like, it's the boys, and it's like, you know, even Donald Duck gets a cameo in that episode. And yeah, like, it's a big adventure. I think it's to get to the magic lamp, which is visible on the. Oh, God damn it! It's okay. I'll get some life here. Yeah. So. Yeah, and it's him fighting Glomgold, and yeah, it's this really, really, really cool adventure. I quite enjoy it. But then everything after that is just a one-off episode. Like, it doesn't have any continuity. There are, I think, a couple of episodes which are 2-parters. But for the most part, no, that's it. I think that's a shame. That's like a very big missed opportunity, in my opinion.
Is there no end to this madness?
One of these guys.
Now, what in the world do you suppose those are?
Out of the way! Oh, my aching tail feathers.
Boys, did I not tell you to stay with Gyro?
Well, we,
Oh, I'm disappointed in you lads. It's dangerous down here.
we just wanted to help Uncle Scrooge. Yeah.
Hush, lads. Did you hear that?
Whack-a-Rudy! Those must be the voices that Miner was talking about.
You boys go back the way you came. This is no place for children.
Yes, Uncle Scrooge.
Alright, down here is a treasure chest with 2,000. With a 20,000, 10,000. Yeah, so I quite like Scrooge. I think Scrooge is a really, really cool character. He is a super tight ass when it comes to money, but he's also got a heart of gold, and he always puts his boys first, even though he loves treasure. Which is really, really, really good. And because he always puts his children first, or sorry, his nephews first, he always gets rewarded with whatever he's looking for. Usually just by some coincidence, just by some coinkydink, he gets the treasure that he was after by being a good person. And he's also a hard-working person too. Like, he has put a lot of time and effort into making his fortune. Oh, almost did pogo there. You know the famous money bin? The one that he dives into the show and everything? That money bin is his money. So whenever he finds money on the street like this, or he earns money himself, that is his money. And I think that's really, really cool. I could go over there, but I might just get hit, so screw it. There's only treasure over there. Yeah, so that's all his money. So the money that I'm collecting now, that would go into his little bank vault, because he doesn't trust banks. Some treasure there, yeah. To get this treasure, you just whack it. Also, to make it easier, whack it. And whack it. So that's what makes me really like Scrooge as a character, that he is a bit mean-spirited, as you can tell when he's like talking to Launchpad and stuff like that, or like at the beginning when he was a bit reluctant to save the boys because he was concerned about his money. But at the same time, he really is, he really does love his nephews. There we go, that's ice cream near the boss, because this is the boss. So I think that makes Scrooge a well-rounded, amazing character. Here's the boss.
You! What's the meaning of all this racket?
Out of the way, stranger. As the king of the Terraformians, I forbid anyone to interfere with the great games.
Great games?
Stand back. You'll interfere with the role.
Ooh.
Strange creature, you are disqualified. Yes, you're disqualified for unsportsmanlike conduct and roll and crash interference.
Now see here, I own this mine, and I won't be bossed around by an overblown fuzzball. Step aside, I've got work to do.
Oh, so you're the one causing all the ruckus up above. Well, I have heard enough.
Alright, so he's pretty easy. You jump over him once and then you can bump him on the head. Then he'll do a super spin, which slows down the game. You just jump over it 3 times, I think. 1, 2, 3. And then he goes into the background. And he pulls out a horn. If it's a purple horn like that, he'll summon balls of bad guys, which you have to bounce on. It's really awkward to get the timing of, because it's all kind of random when they'll bounce high and when they bounce low. So you just have to get lucky when you're doing it. Then he'll jump to the foreground, he'll roll at you, you bop him on the head, and then he'll go and do it again. That red horn says he'll summon boulders, so if you just look on the floor for some shadows, and you just dodge it. As the fight goes on, he'll be summoning more boulders, and the things will get slightly harder. But basically, it's pretty easy. The only hard part is if he pulls out the purple horn.
You won't beat me.
Alright. There we go. Nice and easy. Slow down. Oops. Because of that slowdown, it's really awkward to make that jump. I'm not gonna lie. See, even though I bounced on them all, I still got hurt there. But he's dead.
I can hold up under your assault no longer, stranger. What is it you wish from us?
Well, for starters, stop these infernal games. You're causing earthquakes, scaring off my workers, and ruining my equipment. It's nigh impossible to mine for diamonds.
Diamonds?
Aye, diamonds. Like this one, though the particular one I'm after is a fair bit bigger.
Oh, you refer to garbage rocks. We have no use for garbage rocks. They're hard and sharp, and you can't roll on them at all.
You don't say. Tell you what, I'll do you a favour and haul away your garbage rocks, free of charge. Just keep the earthquakes to a minimum, all right?
Agreed. I am proud to announce that the Terraformians hereby welcome your garbage rock mining operation. Here, you can start by getting rid of this one.
Bless me bagpipes, the giant diamond of the inner earth.
That was pretty easy to find, and it's not much bigger than, like, the red diamonds that we've been finding as well, but whatever. That's the end of that stage! So yeah, pretty easy boss, just as long as you learn those patterns and you get lucky with his horns. As you see, we're getting some more money, but don't need it.
Gee, Uncle Scrooge, you mean there weren't any ghosts down there after all?
That's right, Louis. It's as I told you, boys. There's a rational explanation for everything.
Yeah, a whole kingdom of underground creatures who cause earthquakes as part of a game is a completely rational explanation.
Aye. Never mind, boys. The point is, we made it back with a giant diamond of the inner earth and gained an entire diamond mine in the process. Now, where to next, lads?
Exactly. That's a perfectly reasonable explanation, even though we went to Transylvania and we actually met real ghosts. And there's magic in this world, because Magica Dispel does magic. So yeah, everything has a perfectly reasonable explanation. Just before we finish off this episode, I just wanted to show the vault here. So like I was saying, that this is one of the iconic things in DuckTales, is that he swims in his money bin, which would be impossible to do in real life. So as you can see, any of the major items that we find, so we found the crown, the scepter, the coin, and the jewel, they come here, as well as the major $1 million treasures like that trophy and that ring that we found in the other two levels. So it's just a little cool to see like your collection of stuff. There we go. So this is all Uncle Scrooge's money. Like, this is money that he has found and that he has earned all by himself. Not what money he earns, like, you know, through banking and through all of his other business stuff. But yeah, let's finish off this level here. So next time on DuckTales, woohoo, we'll be going to the final level, the moon, with its fantastic theme song that got remixed, so it's not as good. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.